Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakak Wadash, double honor to the elder apostles and elder bishops, great millstone. Peace and blessings to the house of David the elect. All right, it's gonna be a quick impromptu video, and inspired by something the beloved elder apostle Rakak said when it comes to us catching hell. Basically, it's another day in the office, like it tells us in I want to say it may be First Peter, the fourth chapter, if I'm not mistaken, but I know it's in First Peter. It says, "Beloved, think it not strange concerning the fiery trial which is to try you," because that's a normal part of this truth. But also the heat is turning up. The heat is turning up, and basically it's unavoidable. You know, it's it's a part of this thing to purify us, and also is used as preparation for the time of Jacob's trouble, man. You know, and going back to something the beloved apostle, well, not apostle, excuse me. Because they got the same name. But going back to something the beloved John the Baptist said, because he wasn't one of the apostles, but he was still a man of the Lord, though. John the Baptist is still a man of the Lord, contrary to what ISUPK and them say. John the Baptist, when he was praising Yahushai, he's speaking about Yahushai, he said how Yahushai's fan is in his hand, and he would thoroughly purge his floor. Now, if you got a fan in your hand, case in point, you fanning the fire, you making the fire bigger, So basically, Yahushai, he's in control of our affliction, whose fan is in his hand, right? So he can either turn it up or he could turn it down. He could turn it up some more, he can have it cool for a little bit, but then he turns it back up. And that's a part of this thing of ours, which is why, the beloved Elder Apostle Gabar, he always speaks about us knowing what we involved in, But some I'm noticing too, when it becomes something that may be consistent, so to speak, after a while you expect it, which helps you adjust, when you don't have it to where you like go a while, without going through anything, when it's more on a consistent basis, you pretty much become hardened to it, But if you do go a while without going through anything, sometimes it can hit you hard. But either way, we're commanded to go through it. And that's from the least of us to the greatest, From the least of the elect to the greatest of the elect, you got to go through something. And we speak about the 1/3 a lot every once in a while, because the 1/3 are part of elect too. The 1/3 got to go through stuff. None of us are getting into the kingdom without battle scars, so to speak, man. It's just a part of it. It's just a part of it. It's a part of our story. A part of our stories. Because you elect out there, y'all living legends, man. But in the kingdom, you got to have something to talk about. But just making the point, it's another day in the office, but that heat will turn up. It is turning up, and it will turn up. It's all a part of our purification and also preparation for the time of Jacob's trouble, man. Because we got to think about it. What type of spirit we got to be in to endure what we're about to have to go through. That's why it tells us, it's in Psalm 94. You got Psalm 94, I believe it's verse 12, somewhere in that area. But also you got that scripture in Corinthians, when it speaks about when we are judged. Maybe it's chapter 11. The brother Lord Will could put it up. But it says, when we are judged, we're chastened of the Lord, that we should not be condemned with the world. And in the Psalms it tells us, blessed is the man whom thou chastenest, O Lord, and teach him out of thy law, that thou mayest give him rest from the days of adversity, until the pit be digged for the wicked. Because basically, we going through judgment and chastisement now, so we don't got to catch it with the world, man. We still gonna be tested during that time, but as far as just that pure, unescapable hell, like the Lord, He gonna put on the whole earth. The elect don't gotta, be concerned with that. You know, we still gonna be tested, but you're not gonna be out here getting jacked up like these people. You know, we have hope in the defense. We got hope that the Lord gonna be delivering us because we're going through this now. You know, you're going through the straight gate, man. You know, in whatever form it is, because quote the captain Abaya down here in Jackson, like he be saying, all our hell that we go through is custom made for us. It's custom made for each particular man or woman that's party elect. You know, because something that may hit you not so hard, maybe it affects someone else more because we're different spirits. But either way, we all got to go through it, man, and it will turn up. You know what I'm saying? And the best way to, look about it, best way to look at it, is that this is what we're commanded to go through. Just like, I've been thinking about the scripture yesterday, that came out. I've been quoting every once in a while, but Yahweh Shah made the point, for this cause came out unto this hour. Like he knew he was here to suffer, You know what I'm saying? So same thing with us, man. Those of us that follow in the path of Yahweh Shai. But with that, I pray this edifying, Lord willing. Yeah, that's 1 Corinthians 11:31. I'll read that, and I'll read Psalm 94 and 12. 1 Corinthians 11:31. For if we would judge ourselves, we should not be judged. But when we are judged, we are chastened of the Lord, that we should not be condemned with the world. Right. You know what I'm saying? And that's the point, So we going through this right now, so we don't gotta be judged with the world, because the world gonna be judged. They're not gonna have an escape. See, the Lord gonna have mercy on His sons and daughters, but it tells you He gonna judge the wicked like a cruel king. You know what I'm saying? Like a merciless king. That's how He gonna judge these people. That's in Wisdom of Solomon. All right, but I'm gonna close out with Psalm 94 and 12. Blessed is the man whom thou chastenest, O Yahweh, and teachest him out of thy law. All right, I don't see the next verse, but it says that thou mayest give him rest from the days of adversity, until the pit be digged for the wicked, until America get destroyed. But pretty much during the time of Jacob's trouble, we're expecting for the Lord to come through, man, because He's been coming through this whole time anyway. But especially during that time, like that gives the Lord room to express and show that power, to exhibit those miracles, man, because we plan to live off the grid. In order to stay on the grid, you got to take the charagma. So us being off the grid, that gives the Lord room to show favor, to show His power, to show those miracles, by way of the angels, you know what I'm saying? And however He has it play out, But once again, this is being used to purify us hopeful elect, All right, I'm gonna get one more, man. This is by GMS in His likeness, and that's a beautiful channel name, bro. In His likeness. And who likeness? Yahweh Shah. We're being purified to be made like Yahweh Shah. Proverbs 25 and 4. Take away the dross from the silver, and there shall come forth a vessel for the refiner, Right. A vessel that's meet for His use, Because it's not about just teaching the word. It's about becoming it, We're becoming standard Israelites, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're becoming what the standard of living is supposed to be on the planet Earth. So that's a great calling, all right? And that's why we're commanded to go through these things, and to keep the faith, Now we speak about commandments, IUIC them, they big on the commandments, boy. But the commandments are beautiful. But the number one commandment really is continue to believe in Yahweh Shai. That's the top commandment. You think about it, believing on His name in the midst of all this we're going through, man. But the Lord not gonna leave us out here to dry. He gonna show that power, man. I believe it, bro. So with that, I pray this is edifying. Barakatah Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakak Wadash. Shalom.